Welcome back, folks. Hello. It's a beautiful day here today, finally. My gosh, I think the last 6 days straight have been nearly freezing at night and totally wet and terrible every day, just enough to take your mood and punch it right down into a little gray box. At any rate, I'm here with Boxy again, as you can see. Where else would I be? We came for a bit of a drive today. It's not a wonderful, beautiful location. As you can see, this is what winter does to Canada cities. Garbage everywhere. It's disgusting, terrible. At any rate, we need to tidy up a couple of little things here with Boxy. You remember we installed the LED headlights, but I was unable to track the trigger wire through the headlight mount to get it down to turn on the daytime running lights. So the headlights, low beam and high beam, are both working, and that's fine. But what we need to do is just scoot out and pop the headlights off, both of them, and then I need to run a wire through the headlight mount. I'll show you in a second. And get that wire through down below so we can trigger the daytime running lights when we need to. So let's grab a couple of things and scoot out and take care of that. Alright, so I'll show you what we're dealing with here. There's the headlight, and if you leave that plugged in for now, if you can look inside, there's a plastic cup in here. I don't know if it's hard to see. We just need to drill a small hole in there, gain access to the back. We can put this wire through, run it down, and then we'll be able to connect into the output power on the parking light set of that lamps. And of course, this is my very famous "Is it charged today" drill. Yes, apparently it is. Let's give this a go. Okay, that hole is through to the back. I'll push the wire through, and then we'll put the lamp right back in place. Because we're not doing the wiring from the front, we'll do it from the back. let's get into boxing. Now, a lot of people have asked, they see this handle up here on the top of the hood, and they think that the hood maybe comes forward and down this way, but it doesn't. It's very cool the way this works. Here we go. All right, her nose opens up that way, and it gives amazing access to the top of the battery. There's the horns, obviously. This is window wash, very easy to get to. It looks like I'll need to put a bit in there. Brake fluid, coolant level, power steering fluid, and this is a fuse block, power distribution. And this probably used to be an automatic lubricator place, I think. We're not using that anymore, obviously. And then, easy to get to, I can see, can you see it? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is, right there. A yellow dipstick. That would be engine oil. And I think transmission would be accessed from under the doghouse. There's where we add the engine oil, right there. All right, so everything is pretty visible. Here's a plate of some sort. I don't know what it's for. Anyhow, so here's the wires we brought through from the outside, right here. Perfect. And on the other side. Now what we're going to do is come into, well, you know what? We could use any wire. It doesn't have to be here. It could be down here. Any wire that comes out. And I assume it's the white wire. Black would be ground. We just need to cut that white and bring power from the white up to here. That will kick on our daytime running lights whenever the parking lights are on, and that's what I'm after. Not the turn signal part, just the other part. I'll go turn on the park lights, and we'll check to make sure we have 12 volts out of one of these wires, and that'll be the wire we can cut into and connect the daytime running lights to. All right, here's my voltmeter, and honestly, it's probably just as old as my wire strippers, which are probably 35 years old. So we'll set this to 20 volts DC. I don't know if I can put it in a place where you can see it. I'll try. Okay, I won't be able to tell if you can see that until I'm editing this later. So hopefully you can. It's showing zeros right now. So we'll ground this somewhere. Where is somewhere? Anywhere is somewhere. Anywhere, anywhere. Perfect. We have success, just to show you. I have the marker lights are on here. And then if we come up here and look, the daytime running light portions, the two outer edges, are working. Good. Let's do the driver's side. All right, the daytime running lights are all done. Wow, I'm excited. So now, along with the parking lights, you get just that little added white on the front on both sides. And you know, they're not that bright. If I had the sunshine behind me, I would probably go ahead and turn the headlights on, just run with the headlights, but these are okay for now. It's a pretty cool little feature and trouble-free. So, excellent. Now, something I did earlier, which I'm sorry I didn't wait for you, is I installed the radar computer counter unit. They actually call it the counter. So that radar counter is now mounted on the dash. It's not powered up, and the radar antenna is not in at all yet. But there's one other thing I want to take a look at. That is this. It's a power splitter with 4 USB outputs, and one of them is the very high charge, and the 3 cigarette lighter outputs all have switches on them. That's pretty handy. And apparently there's a voltage readout on this button, so that'll be handy as well to confirm with the dash display up here when the voltage is correct or not. So I'm just going to take a look at some different areas on the dash here to see where we might put this. I think this is an ideal spot. It's going to sit down a little bit on this ridge to take the weight off any part of it. The buttons won't be in my face, and any sockets that plug in can easily come in from the front side, and then the USBs are accessible. So I think that's going to be perfect. Pop that off, and then we can push these mounts on here really good. There. Well, let's take a look at the radar antenna and see if we can find a spot. I think just up in this corner right here would be ideal, having it looking out just below the tint. So let's take a quick look at that and see if that would work. All right, so I think that'll work. We just need to do some adjusting. So as it looks, I need to move this bracket back a little further because the antenna won't get the correct angle with the way that the glass angle is. It just won't work. We need to move that back. Then we'll take another quick look. Ooh, I think that's about perfect. So we'll tighten it down a little bit. Okay, let's do a self-test. Perfect. Now let's turn off the squelch. Okay, turn the antenna on the front and turn the sound up and see what we get. And it's working. Perfect. You can hear the noise. If I put my hand in front of it, you can hear that too. So it's working perfectly. That's very good. Nice sound. Turn it up a bit for you. Yeah. So that's free air interference that the radar is picking up. But like I say, if any vehicle, the wind blows, or even a bird flies in front of us, the radar is sensitive enough to pick it up. Very sensitive. I'll fix this wire a little later. I'll need some clips, but for now that's fine. And I can let you see that it's working. You see how easily it picks up my fingers. I'll turn the volume down again. Here we go. The brightness, there we go. So we'll see you next time, folks. Thank you very much and take care.